experience of people and creatures in this world. Generally, we can distinguish between the real and the fantasy. But what happens when that fantasy creeps into our reality? What if we start believing in the things that lurk in the night? In previous centuries, we've taken the ideas of monsters, witches, and vampires to heart. We have hunted and killed people to satisfy our need to rid the world of evil. Who are we to condemn what we see as evil? Have we stopped to listen to the accused? If witches and vampires are real, and the particular powers we associate with them are real, who are we to extinguish them from existence? Perhaps jealousy takes some part in it. Mostly, I think it's the fear of what we do not understand.
Oh my god, this is gonna be like the best party yet this year. I know. Everyone who's anyone's gonna be there. Dude, look at this. I wouldn't go anywhere looking like that. Me either.
Hey, bite me.
Shouldn't.
Hey girl, how's your day going?
Oh, pretty good. I just had a massive test in chemistry. I had to get that done.
Take a look at this guy. He totally needs a tan. He's like the palest person ever. I know. It looks like he's been stuck inside his whole life.
What do you have to do for the rest of your day?
I have to study for me.
Well, hey, I'll see you later. I gotta get to class.
Okay, see you later.
Okay, everyone, quiet, please. Today is the day we start delving into Bram Stoker's Dracula. Now, I'm sure most of you have heard of Dracula, but that few have taken the time to read it. There's more to this novel than bloodthirst and horror. Bram Stoker addresses many issues of the Victorian period: sex, modernism, and Christianity. Now, to make what for some of you may be a dry novel more interesting and interactive, we're going to do something a little unconventional this semester. As your last project of class, you're going to perform this. Yes, class, you're going to have to act and wear costumes. Get over yourselves and try to enjoy this. This will help you understand the importance of this work much better. Now we're going to have to assign parts. Are there any volunteers for the part of Dracula? Okay then, I'm going to start randomly selecting names from the roll list. Aurelius, you get the honor of being Count Dracula. Now for Jonathan Harker, let's go with Noah for this part. And for Harker's fiancée, Mina, how about Chloe? Excellent. Now for the part of Lucy, let's go with...
Seriously? This process going to be completely tiresome. How the hell am I going to have the time and brain power to remember for all these lines on top of all this other stuff I have to learn from my other classes?
I don't know, dude. It's the whole performing in front of people thing that gets me. I mean, not cool, dude. I get irritationable.
Personally, I'm thrilled about this. We're going to have a lot of fun. Besides, at least we won't be stuck listening to Professor droning on for an hour. It's a nice change of pace, at least.
Right.
Well, I'm happy with my part. I've always wanted to play a sultry female vampire. Who knew that lit class would bring all my fantasies to fruition?
Hey, nice class.
It was pretty fascinating, actually. The professor's either eccentric or just wants to shake things up a little.
Why? What happened?
Well, he's having us do Dracula, and then as our final, we have to perform it as a play. Like with costumes and makeup and in front of an audience.
Wow, sounds more like a drama class than a lit class. What part do you have?
Mina?
What kind of character is that?
I'm not too sure. I guess I'll have to read and find out.
So, who plays Dracula?
Remember that pale guy we saw in the courtyard this morning?
Yeah.
Well, that's who Professor picked.
Are you serious? That's not much of a stretch. He's already got the pale and mysterious thing going for him. I doubt he'll need any makeup for the performance.
Sorry.
Okay, everyone, today is the day we start reading through our parts in Dracula. I know you're all very excited, so please don't feign discomfort. And we'll start at the most logical place, the beginning. That means our lucky icebreaker gets to be Noah. Please begin when you are ready.
I read that every known superstition in the world is gathered to the horseshoe of the Carpathians, as if it were the center of some sort of imaginative whirlpool. If so, my stay may be very interesting. As I sank into the darkness, I felt a strange chill, and a lonely feeling come down over me. But a cloak was thrown over my shoulders, and a rug across my knees. Suddenly, I became conscious of the fact that the driver was in the act of pulling up the horses in the courtyard of a vast ruined castle, from whose tall black windows came no ray of light, and whose broken battlements showed a jagged line against the sky. I must have been asleep, for certainly if I had been fully awake, I must have noticed the approach of such a remarkable place.
Welcome to my house. Enter freely and of your own free will. Go safely and leave something of the happiness you bring. I am Dracula, and I bid you welcome, Mr. Harker, to my house. Come in. The night air is chill, and you must need to eat and rest.
my lit class?
Oh, yeah. What's your name again?
Chloe. Are you taking biochem too?
Yeah. It's a killer.
So, what do you think about lit class? The professor's a bit crazy, I think. I can't believe we really have to perform in front of people.
I agree. It's going to be interesting, at least.
So, I noticed we have a couple scenes together. Do you want to get together sometime and go over them?
Sure. Here. Put your number in my phone. I'll text you when I'm available.
Okay. See you later.
Okay, Chloe, you're gonna feel a little pinch. Okay, we'll have the results in a few days. Are there any questions?
No, I guess I'll have some when the results come back, though.
Okay, enjoy the rest of the day. And remember to drink a lot of water.
Okay, you too.
Hello. How's it going?
Hey, I'm good. How are you?
Better now that I'm here.
That kind of day, huh? I'm glad you can make it, though. I'm really nervous about this. How do you feel about having to play Dracula?
Well, he's not exactly your average person, so it's a bit challenging. Where do you want to start?
Let's start where he makes me to drink his blood. That seems to be most challenging.
Sounds good. I think I'm good. Are you ready to try this?
I suppose so. Half the battle is starting to begin with. I think that was good. What do you think?
Yeah. I mean, no. Do you want to try something else?
No, I like it. I'm getting a little thirsty. Do you want to come with me to the coffee shop?
Sure.
There you go. Have a nice day. Hi, how are you guys? Good, how are you? Good. What can I get for you? Can I have one of these and a coffee? Sure. You weren't getting anything?
No. I gotta leave soon.
Okay. Thanks for the coffee and muffin.
No problem. So what's your major?
Cultural anthropology. I want to be a missionary.
That's cool. I really admire people who could be so selfless.
Yeah. What are you majoring in?
Hematology?
Why don't you want to study that?
Well, I'd like to try and help find cures for blood diseases that are really stumping scientists, like diabetes and AIDS.
Wow, that's amazing.
So what else are you involved in?
Well, I'm really involved with my church. My dad's a pastor at the local Kingdom Hall, so I help a lot with the youth program.
Ah, so you're a preacher's kid. That's a tough rep. I imagine it's not so easy living up to what everyone else thinks you should be.
Sometimes. Hey, would you be interested in going to church with me sometime?
Sure. Why not? Sunday morning?
Yeah, 10 a.m. Do you want to meet me in the courtyard and we can just go together from there?
Sounds good. Well, I should get going. You coming too?
No, I'm going to chill here for a little bit.
I'll see you later.
All right, bye.
Good morning. I'm glad to see all of you here today. In this morning's message, I want to talk to you about the love that speaks with action, as described for us in the following passage. Let us not love with words or tongue, but with action and in truth. In 1 John 4:18, he says, "There is no fear in love, for perfect love casts out all fear." So what is out loud, fearless love? It's stepping outside of yourself to overcome your fear of being close to someone, to show them that you care. Helping someone you see in need without them even asking. Simply telling the truth in all things shows love. There are many different kinds of love besides romantic love. In Greek, they call selfless Christian love agape, and sharing friendship love is philia. I encourage all of you to pay close attention to these two kinds of love. I think that we as humans tend to put on the wayside agape and philia love in pursuit of what we deem the most desirable kind of love, the romantic eros. I'm not saying that this love isn't as important. It's just that we need to put more effort into the other kinds. I challenge all of you to reach out to someone that you do not know, or maybe just be acquainted with, and talk to them. Show them your love by listening. You never know. It may be exactly what they need in that moment. Let us pray. Jehovah, help us to show others agape and philia love. The world needs more selflessness, caring, and perfect love. Amen. Amen.
Good service.
Thanks.
Yeah, it was alright. Pretty good. Nice menu.
I want to say hi to my dad before you leave, okay?
Good to see you.
Hey, Dad. Great sermon. I want to introduce you to my friend Aurelius. Aurelius is my dad, Melvin.
Pleasure to meet you. How did you like the service?
It was very nice, sir. I enjoyed it a lot.
Please call me Melvin.
Okay, sir. I mean, Melvin.
Well, Dad, we better get out of your way. I'm sure a lot of other people want to come say hi to you.
Okay, see you later, honey. Hey, Aurelius, why don't you come over for dinner sometime? I'd love to get a chance to talk with you more.
Okay, then. Sounds great. It was nice meeting you, Melvin.
Bye.
Hi, Miss Chloe.
Hey.
Chloe, I haven't seen you in forever.
Me too. What are we doing for youth group tonight?
It's a secret. You guys are going to have to wait and see.
All right, bye.
Bye.
Oh, you Miss Popular.
I guess so.
So how was church?
It was great. Dad gave a wonderful sermon about selfless love.
So did Aurelius end up going with you?
Yeah, he did. He seemed to really enjoy it. Oh my gosh, you're never gonna believe this either. Dad invited him over to our house for dinner.
Wow, he must have made an impression.
Or Dad's just hard up for someone to torture. If nothing else, I'm curious to see what'll happen.
I wish I could be a fly on that wall.
Good night, crazy.
Now, where did you meet this boy again?
We're in lit class together. He's here. Hey.
Hi. These are for you.
Thanks, they're beautiful.
These are for your mother.
Come in, welcome to our home.
These are for you.
Oh, you shouldn't have.
It's good to see you again.
You too, sir. Thank you for having me.
This is our son, Chad.
Nice to meet you, Chad.
You too.
Well, dinner's about ready, so everyone go sit down, and Chloe and I'll bring out the food.
Let's thank Jehovah for our food. Thank you, Jehovah God, for the food that we are about to eat. We are so blessed to have abundance enough to share with our new friend Aurelius. May this be the beginning of a long, beautiful friendship. Amen.
Amen.
So, Aurelius, what are you majoring in?
Hematology.
What exactly is that, dear?
Well, it's the study of blood. Basically, I want to work in helping find cures for blood diseases like AIDS and diabetes. Is there something wrong?
In our religion, we believe that blood is sacred, and we are not allowed to eat blood of any kind or receive blood transfusions. If we were to do so, we would be shunned from the church.
I see. So if you were in a bad accident and lost a lot of blood, you'd be in a real predicament then. That's a shame.
So, we're in a really unconventional lit class. The professor is definitely more original than most. He's having us read Dracula, and then as our final, we have to perform as our play.
Well, that sounds really exciting, honey. Aurelius, you've barely touched your food. Is there something wrong? Do you want some salt or pepper or something?
Oh, no, it tastes great, Roberta. Thank you. I'm a bit of a rude dinner guest. I forgot I was coming here this evening and had a pretty good lunch this afternoon. I'm so absent-minded. I'm not intending to be rude. It is very good.
Don't worry about it. I'll eat it.
I'll pack you some up to take home later and eat.
Thank you. That's very kind of you. Hey, are you running this bloodmobile?
Yep, my name's Wayne.
Hello, Wayne. I'm Aurelius. What did you running this thing? $8, $9 an hour?
Yeah, thereabouts.
What would you say if I told you I have a proposition for you? It'll be more worth your while than the measly hourly wage you get running this.
Okay, I'm listening.
Well, I'd like to buy some of this blood from you.
You know, that's rich, kid. If you're not going to donate, get out of my face.
I'm very serious, Wayne. That would be just the first installment.
Okay, Aurelius. You're speaking my language. How much do you want?
Can you give me 5 gallons?
Yeah, no problem.
Okay, good. Deliver it to this address, and I'll give you the rest of the money then.
Okay, sounds good to me. Nice doing business with you.
You too, Wayne.
Sure, no problem.
Follow me. I'll show you what you can put it in here. When you're done, call for me. I'll give you the rest of your money.
Okay. Hello? Aurelius, I'm finished. What are you going to do with this blood anyway?
I'm doing a study on leeches and how different types of blood affect them.
Those critters gives me the heebie-jeebies. Slimy little things.
You get used to them after a while. I'll be in contact if I need any more, okay?
Okay, if you need anything, let me know. Just holler.
Will do. Good night, Wayne.
Night.
Hello, Mina. What are you reading?
Oh, hey, I'm just doing a bit of recreational reading. It's nice to read something aren't being forced to read for class. Here, sit down.
Very true. What genre is it?
A bit of fantasy. I bet you think I'm silly, but I can't help it. I've always loved fantasy and science fiction.
Oh, come on. I think it's good to let your mind believe there could be something magical and unexpected in the world. There's too much horror in reality. Why shouldn't we let ourselves escape into a world filled with beauty and originality?
Sometimes, I wish I could disappear into one of those places. Or even find my own private island for myself. I wish for a world without injustice, murder, or suffering. I wish for one with only love, beauty, and happiness. I guess that's a bit optimistic, but at the very least, I'm trying to do it as best as I can wherever I am.
I'd say you're doing a pretty fine job so far.
Thank you.
Hey, do you want to go for a walk or something?
Yeah, sure. This is all I had planned for the rest of my day. Let me go put my book back and we'll go.
Could be all in our heads, or maybe it's the best thing we found. And I don't wanna breathe any of you out and come down. Maybe it's only right that we had to fight to get here. Because if anything was worth it, then it's clear. For now I'm just as well, waiting on wedding bells. And I've known since you fell into my heart.
Hey, I'm starting to get hungry. Do you want to go get something to eat?
Yeah, sure. I'm not hungry yet, but I'll keep you company.
Are you sure?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay. Where are you from?
Greece.
Really? Wow. So, does any of your family live here too? Or are they all still over there?
I'm the only one here. And I actually don't really have any family.
Oh, I'm sorry. That must be kind of lonely. I know I'm really close with my family.
It's okay.
So, what do you do in your free time? I don't ever see you hanging out with anyone. You're always by yourself.
Well, I worked a lot. Then with school and all the homework, I don't really have time for friends or anything else. Speaking of, I found some notes for class. I printed them out online. After this, do you want to go with me to my house to get them?
Well, yeah, sure. What are they about exactly?
Just different theories and information about vampires. Thought it might help you with the project.
Oh yeah, I'd love to read that.
They're downstairs. I'll go grab them.
Okay. Hey, can I use your restroom?
Yeah, it's upstairs.
Okay.
Hey there. You'll find them very informative. I know I did.
Oh, hey, these look really interesting. Thanks.
Well, I'll get back to the dorm now.
Okay. Where are you from?
Greece. I actually don't really have any family. I'm the only one here. I don't really have time for friends or anything else. Just different theories and information about vampires.
Remember that pale guy we saw in the courtyard this morning?
That's not much of a stretch. He's already got the pale and mysterious thing going for him. I doubt he'll need any makeup for the performance.
I gotta talk to you.
Okay.
Follow me. Those articles. You gave me those for a reason. You wanted to see if I'd find out, and it almost doesn't even make sense. Hematology, pale skin, cold hands, the colors of blood in your house. Your house. You have no family, seemingly no friends. Why me? Why would you want me to know this? I'm just a girl going on about her life, trying to make the world a better place. This is insane.
Stop. Look at me. I want you to know because you are just a girl trying to make the world a better place. You reached out to me. Your family opened the house to me. I feel this magnetism to you that I can't explain. I think about you all the time. You open your life to me, and I want to do the same. So tell me, what did you figure out? What did I want you to know?
That you're
Say it.
a vampire.
Yes. Does that bother you? You afraid of me now?
No. It makes me admire you more. I'm honored that you've chosen to share this with me, but I want to know more. I want to know how it happened. I want to hear everything you've seen, everything you felt. I want to know the things you struggle with, the things you feel. I want to know everything.
It's yours for the knowing if you just ask. I've never felt this compelled to tell anyone my secret before.
How old are you?
20.
How long have you been that old?
For about 2,028 years.
Wow. That's a long time to be by yourself. Did you see Jesus?
I heard him speak a couple of times. He was a great man.
That's amazing. I'm so jealous. I bet you've seen so many incredible things.
And a lot of horrible things, too. Unfortunately, it seems as though I've seen more of the bad things in the world than the good. But you are one of the good things. Well, come on, let's go back. We can talk more about this later.
Okay.
Well, Chloe, I got the analysis back from your test, and you had a bad reaction to one of the drugs in your latest cocktail. So what we're doing, we're putting together a whole new set of drugs for you to try. But I gotta let you know, the prognosis right now aren't good. You're still not reacting favorably to any drugs we put in you so far.
So, nothing we've tried so far has helped stop the virus yet?
No, dear, I'm afraid not. More and more, we've been running into the AIDS strain, where it's resistant to anything we currently have. And of course, you know, there's still no cure. All we can do at this point is keep trying different cocktails to keep this thing at bay.
Well, let's keep trying everything we can, I guess.
So then, he takes the pin with the gelatin in it and sticks it on his head. What a goofball. At least it was a good laugh to brighten up lab, though.
Wow. I wish something entertaining like that would happen in one of my classes. Most of them are just dull.
Oh, speaking of, how was your lit class? I can't wait to see the play.
Well, I think it's going pretty well. Although not as well as it could. We missed Armina this week.
Well, I didn't plan on having to miss class, but sometimes you can't help it.
What happened?
Well, I just wasn't feeling very well. I couldn't even get out of bed.
That must have been a pretty bad bug you had. It was strange not having you in the room all week. I was a bit lonely.
Well, I'm sorry, Mel. I'll try not to get sick ever again. I don't want you to have to be all by your lonesome.
Okay, kids. It's time to hit the sack. I got an 8 a.m. class.
Yeah, I better be getting to bed, too.
Bye, Aurelius. It was nice seeing you.
You too, Melissa. Hey, you sure you're okay? You still don't look good.
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm just still a little drained from being so sick.
Come here. I was worried about you all week. Why didn't you call me? I was coming to cheer you up.
I didn't need you getting sick, too.
Well, see, that's why I'm such a great person to have around. Because I can't get sick. It's one of the more pleasant terms of my condition. So next time, will you please call me so I can personally come and make sure you're okay?
Okay, next time. If there is a next time.
Do you see that right there? Those 4 stars there in a square form Pegasus' body. That line there is his neck and head. And those 2 lines over there is legs. He's actually in the sky upside down. They represent the front half of the horse's body. Mythologists still aren't sure what happened to the other half of the constellation. But some believe the part of Pegasus was used to create the image of Ares, the ram. Do you know the story of Pegasus?
No. Would you tell me?
Sure. The story of Pegasus begins with a battle between Perseus and Medusa. When Perseus severed Medusa's head, drops of blood fell into the sea. The midst was sea foam, and Pegasus was born. The white sea foam gave Pegasus his brilliant color. Pegasus became friends with the warrior Bellerophon. One day, Bellerophon tried to ride Pegasus to Mount Olympus. This angered Zeus so much that they sent a gadfly to bite Pegasus. When the horse was stunned, Bellerophon fell to the earth, and Pegasus made it to the home of the gods, where they say he transports the thunderbolts forged by the Cyclopses for Zeus. For his help, Zeus immortalized Pegasus in the constellation.
Wow. That's beautiful. Do you know the stories of all the constellations?
I do. Had enough time to learn them, haven't I?
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, geez. You've been alive for the discovering of every major event in humankind. That's just amazing.
I don't know if it's great as you think it is. It's one thing to read and watch about historical events. It's a completely different thing to have the realities of living through all of them play back in your head for 2,000 years. Events that make big impacts on history also make big impacts on people in a very personal way. There's a lot of stuff I wish I could have changed to prevent it from happening.
Just because you're a vampire doesn't mean you're a superhero. You still have to accept your limits like everyone else.
That's true enough. I guess that's why I've taken it upon myself to study blood diseases that there aren't cures for yet. Maybe because I'm immortal? I could use my long years to work at accomplishing something good. Maybe if I do something significant with my life, it'll wash out all the years of doing nothing.
Wow. That's really noble of you. I hope you can figure out a cure. There's a lot of people suffering. I know. I've seen too many on my trips overseas. It's heartbreaking.
I'm with you, I feel like I could die. And that'll be alright, because I know there's another person out there who cares enough about the world to do something. I've seen so many things and been so many places. I lose faith sometimes. I just want to let you know how happy I am that I met you.
Noah, it's time to start. Let's get going.
I was afraid to raise my eyelids, but looked out and saw perfectly under the lashes. The fair girl went on her knees and bent over me, fairly gloating. There was a deliberate voluptuousness which was both thrilling and repulsive, and as she arched her neck, she actually licked her lips like an animal, till I could see in the moonlight the moisture shining on the scarlet lips and on the red tongue as it lapped the white sharp teeth. Lower and lower went her head as the lips went below the range of my mouth and chin and seemed to fasten on my throat. I could feel the soft, shivering touch of the lips on the super-sensitive skin of my throat, and the dents of two sharp teeth just touching and pausing there. I closed my eyes in a languorous ecstasy and waited with a beating heart.
But oh, Mina, I love him, I love him, I love him.
Oh, Lucy, I cannot be angry with you, nor can I be angry with my friend, whose happiness is yours. But I must only wait on Hopeless, and work, work, work.
There are such beings as vampires. Some have evidence that they exist. Even had we not the proof of our own unhappy experience, the records and teachings of the past could prove enough for sane peoples.
Okay, Aurelius and Chloe, let's start off here. We'll start with the biting scene. Let's see how you're doing with that. Very good. Okay, you can sit down now.
You feeling okay? You don't look or sound good.
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm just tired from all the schoolwork and work for the play. I haven't been getting much sleep.
Are you sure? I don't want you to be really sick again like before. Although it would give me a good excuse to take care of you.
I'll be fine. Thanks for caring so much. I can't believe how fast this performance seems to be approaching. There's still so much left to do.
Yeah, it's going to be great. It's really coming along. Even if everything goes wrong, at least we're having fun.
And I got to meet you. Hey, Dad, what's up? Well, I'll ask him. When? Okay, I'll see what he says. Alright, bye.
Hello?
Hey, what are you doing?
Just got home from class. You?
Just finishing up some homework. So, I just got a call from my dad, and he wants to know if you want to come over for dinner again. Could you go through another dinner with them?
I believe I can. So as long as we stay away from my major. When would they like to have me over?
Sunday after church. Are you sure? You don't have to. I won't get upset.
Yeah, that's fine.
Alright, well, I'm gonna get back to this homework. I'll see you later.
Talk to you later. Bye.
Bye.
Wayne. It's Aurelius. I'm going to need another delivery. Can you get me the same amount? One's as soon as you could get it here. Excellent. I'll see you Saturday.
So how's the play going, honey?
It's going really well. We've been working really hard even outside of class.
Have you been getting enough rest?
I'm doing the best I can right now. It's just a little while longer and then I can get back to a less strenuous schedule. Until then, I'll just have to deal with it.
But at the expense of your health?
Dad, please. I'm fine.
Your father and I are just concerned about you, Chloe, that's all.
I appreciate your concern, but I'm an adult and I can handle myself. Can we please just drop this?
So how about this weather? It's beautiful out. Nice day for some football. What do you say, Chad?
Yeah, sure.
Do you guys be up for tossing a ball some after dinner?
I don't see why not. Chad, are you in?
Okay.
Well, let's settle then.
Oh, thank you, honey. You didn't need to do that.
It's only proper manners. Can I use your restroom?
Sure, honey. It's right down at the end of the hall.
I do.
Hey, are you okay? It sounded like you were getting sick in here.
Yeah, it's a side effect of eating.
I'm so sorry. I wish I would have known. I mean, I know as a vampire you need blood and all, but I didn't think eating normal things would make you sick. Why didn't you say no to coming over for dinner?
It's fine. Seriously. It's not a big deal.
Okay.
I had a vision and the vision died. But then my habit got me wider-eyed. And when the music stops, will you let him be cool? And the better you, the U, the S, and the A. Just decided
Well, everybody, it's time for me to get out of here.
So soon?
Well, we can't stay forever.
Yes, I still have some work to finish before tomorrow.
Well, it was a pleasure having you again. You're welcome here anytime.
I'll walk you to your car. Are you sure you're okay?
I'm perfectly fine.
If you say so. I'll see you later. Bye.
Still got my looks, still got my vocal cords, and I still got my looks, still got my vocal cords, still got my looks.
Hi, Dr. Cardell, please. It's very important. Chloe Parrish. Thank you. Hi, I just found a blue spot on my back a few minutes ago, and I know I didn't hit myself or anything. 3 o'clock? Okay, thanks.
I'm going to lunch.
Okay, doctor. Chloe is in the room.
That's good. So, Chloe, you said you noticed these spots this morning.
Yeah, and I know I didn't hit myself on anything.
Let's take a look. Does that hurt? Okay. How about that?
No.
Okay. Well, there's a possibility that it's Kaposi sarcoma, which is a cancerous-like disease that often accompanies AIDS. Cancer is common in men, but it's not unknown for us to see it in a woman, too. It typically starts at the advanced stages of HIV. Not life-threatening in and of itself. What I'm going to do is send you to a dermatologist for a biopsy. She has a lot of experience in this, and I recommend all my patients to her. You have any questions?
If it is this KS, what do we do about it? Will it spread?
There's a few different ways we can treat this, depending on how bad it is. But I'll let Dr. Rosales talk to you more about it. She's more familiar with the ins and outs of it.
Okay.
Okay? Now, how do you feel? How do you feel with your new cocktail? You feel any different?
Well, I've been pretty tired lately. I don't know if it's from the drugs or from all the schoolwork or from both. I haven't had much of an appetite lately, and I have these dark bags under my eyes that I can't get rid of.
Have you been getting enough sleep? You know, you don't want to push yourself too much. Otherwise, you're not really helping the drug along. And proper night's rest is essential too, especially with all the problems we've been having trying to find a good cocktail for you.
To be honest, I haven't. I mean, I know I should. It's just, with all the school stuff, it's been hard lately.
Listen, I know school's important, but it's not going to do you any good if you don't get the proper amount of rest and give these drugs and yourself a fighting chance. A proper nutrition is important too.
I know. I just get nauseous a lot from the smell of food.
Okay, this is the deal. I want you to really work on getting enough sleep and try to eat as well as you can. I'm going to give you a list of vitamins so they can supplement what you aren't able to keep down. And you might want to try a protein shake as well. That way you can get the vitamins and nutrition in an easy keep-down format.
Okay, I'll try it.
Okay, you can get dressed. Stop at the counter on your way out. The nurses have a prescription and a referral paper for you. And Chloe, please call Dr. Rosales' office today to schedule an appointment.
Okay.
Okay, Chloe, get dressed and I'll have a script for you at the desk.
Hi, honey, you need something?
Yeah. There's something I think you guys should know. Something I overheard the other day.
Well, son, sit down and tell us.
Well, Sunday, when Aurelius was over, or for dinner, after dinner, I heard him and Chloe talking. And I'm pretty sure, I don't see how she could have said something else, and I misunderstood her.
Come out with it, child.
Well, I heard Chloe say that he's a vampire.
Chad. They were probably just talking about that play they're doing. I think he's playing Dracula in that.
No, Mom, I heard them talking about how eating food makes him sick.
What? There's just no way.
No, Finn. This is outrageous. I'm going to get to the bottom of this. You two stay here. I'm going to find Chloe. Hi, Chloe. Where are you? Stay there. I'll be there in a few minutes. I'll explain when I get there. Bye. Hi, Gary. It's Melvin. Look, I have a situation I need to discuss with you. Can you meet me at the church in 30 minutes? Okay, see you then.
My dad sounded really upset. I wonder what's going on.
I hope everything's okay.
Me too. I really don't have any more energy for anything else to go wrong today. Hey, Mel. Can you do me a favor? When my dad gets here, will you give us a few minutes alone?
No problem. I was thinking about heading to the coffee shop anyway. Do you want anything? No, I'm okay.
Hey, Dad. What's up?
Can I come in?
Sure.
There's something I need to ask you. I need you to promise to answer me truthfully.
Okay.
Chad came to your mother and I and told us that he overheard you and Aurelius talking on Sunday. He said that he heard you say that Aurelius is a vampire. Is this true? Chloe, is this true? This is very important.
Dad,
Honey, I need to know. This is very important. If Aurelius is a vampire, we need to take action. We can't let him wander around bringing evil into the world.
Dad, how can you say that? You spent time with him. He's a good person.
So it is true. Well, I have to go.
Wait, what are you gonna do?
What needs to be done?
What's wrong? Are you okay? Is everybody okay?
It's all my fault. I can't believe this. They know and it's all my fault.
What's your fault? I don't understand what you're talking about.
I can't believe this. It's all my fault. I have to go find him. I'll see you later. Aurelius, this is Chloe. Chad heard us talking on Sunday and told my parents. My dad just came over and is in a fury. I don't know what he's gonna do, but I know it's not gonna be good. Call me back as soon as you get this. Where the hell are they?
Tonight, we are gathered here because this being has defiled that which we treasure most, that which is most holy, the greatest gift that has ever been given, the gift of blood. Jesus shed his blood for us on the stake so that we might be saved. And for this reason, we do not share or ingest blood. This creature has violated that gift in the most profane way. He feeds off our human blood so that he might live. This is wrong, and we cannot let this continue. We must protect ourselves and others from his evil. We must destroy him before he can further defile us with his evil. Are you with me?
Yeah!
Let's light the fires!
Fire! Stop or I'll shoot. This is a good man, and if you took the time to get to know him, you would find that out. He doesn't want to hurt us. He doesn't feed off of humans. He wants to help us. He wants to help find cures for diseases. He wants to help find a cure for diseases like AIDS. Maybe that doesn't mean much to you, but it means a lot to people like me who have it. That's right, I have AIDS and it's advancing very quickly. I don't have that much longer to live, and I will not hesitate to shoot someone for trying to kill Aurelius. I'm not afraid of punishment, death, or things I do not understand. All of you are afraid of him, not because you truly think he's evil, but because you don't understand what he is. What kind of Christian spirit is this? Would you do this to someone who has cancer? No, you would help them because they have a horrible disease. What makes him so different? Do you think he revels in what he's become? I'm not playing around. You, go untie him.
Come on, let's go.
Shame on you all. Are we going to be okay here?
Yes. I set the alarm system, and I doubt they even know where I live anyway.
How did they get you out there anyway?
Your dad called me, asked me if I could help him with something at the church. When I got there, they ambushed me and took me out to the woods.
I'm so sorry. This is all my fault. If I hadn't said anything at my house, Chad wouldn't have heard it, and we wouldn't be in this mess.
It's okay. It's fine. You came and rescued me, and we're both here and safe. Come on, lie down. It's been a long day, and you need to rest. Why didn't you tell me you have AIDS?
Because I didn't want you to think less of me.
That would definitely not make me think less of you. How did you get it anyway?
Well, a few years ago, I was on a mission trip in Africa. I was helping a group of people at the clinic, and there was an attack. Everyone was running for cover, and I found a little girl frozen in the hall. She'd been cut up by debris and was bleeding a little. I picked her up and we ran for cover. Later on, when we were sitting down, I realized that some of the blood from her cut had gone into a small one I had in my arm. I didn't even realize I'd been cut.
Wow. You don't deserve this. You're just trying to help people in desperate need, and this is what happened to you? This makes me so angry. Why do these things happen?
That little girl didn't do anything to deserve that disease either. Most of those people over there don't deserve to go through that. Aurelius?
Yes?
If you were to bite me and make me into a vampire, would I be free of this disease? Could I be healthy again?
In the sense of the word, yes. You would never be the same, but you would be immortal like me.
I would like it. If I asked you to, would you do that for me? Then we could spend the rest of our lives trying to help people and finding cures for horrible diseases.
That would be nice, but you don't want this. You don't know what it's like to live through centuries with all the people you know and love dying around you.
I would like it, so long as I were with you. When I'm with you, I feel like the whole world has settled on right. But when we're apart, I feel as though it's been ripped in two. I want to spend the rest of eternity with you. I don't want you to go through the rest of your existence alone. Won't you please do this for me?
No. You're exhausted. It's been a long day. Why don't you try and sleep now? We can discuss this more another day. Good afternoon, sleepyhead.
What time is it?
About 4:30.
I slept that long?
You did. Too much excitement for your poor body to handle, I guess.
We better leave for the place soon.
Yeah. We better get moving so you can eat and shower beforehand.
Good point. Let's go. Wow, there's a lot of people out there. I don't know if I can do this without messing up.
You'll be fine. We all will. Regardless, they don't matter. That's what the professor thinks for a grade.
True enough, but I still don't want to totally bomb.
Me either. Let's all just try to have some fun with it.
I have read that every known superstition in the world is gathered to the horseshoe of the Carpathians, as if it were the center of some sort of imaginative whirlpool. If so, my state may be very interesting.
Welcome to my house. Enter freely and of your own free will. Go safely and leave something of the happiness you bring. I am Dracula, and I bid you welcome, Mr. Harger, to my house. Come in. The night air is chill. You must need to eat and rest. Told you to leave him alone. Follow me.
But oh, Mina, I love him, I love him, I love him. Oh, Lucy, I cannot be angry at you. nor can I be angry at my friend whose happiness is yours. But I must only wait on hopeless and work, work, work.
There are such beings as vampires. Some have evidence that they exist. Even had we not the proof of our own unhappy experience, the records and the teachings of the past are proof enough for sane people.
Have you thought any further about my request? I was very serious about it. I still am.
Do you realize the full magnitude of this? You'll not die of natural causes.
I do. And so long as it means being with you for the rest of my life, I would be content.
You're 100% sure?